I recently had an experience that is uncommon for me. I went to the gym and I was wearing these shorts that I've worn many times. And I thought, oh, this will be nice. It's kind of warm today. It'll be comfortable. It was not. The shorts were too tight, too small. And I was really surprised because I didn't know I had grown so much. So I expanded. My shorts did not. Bodies change, and it's okay. So it was kind of a surprise. And at first I kind of was just taken aback. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I haven't been exercising as much as I normally do. I haven't been as active and out and about until recently. And that makes sense that I grew in some areas that I wasn't expecting. This has been winter time where I live the past few months, and I was wintering. I was eating more, relaxing more, staying cozy on the couch more. And so my shorts didn't fit. I know that for a lot of clients of mine, this can be a really jarring, upsetting, disappointing experience. It can bring up some fear, some self-hatred even guilt. And so I wanted to really connect with this experience and see what it was bringing up for me, and then share something helpful, hopefully, something that will encourage you in case you're ever in this situation. Bodies change all the time. And personally, I wasn't too sad about it. I wasn't upset with myself, but I was like, oh, that's different. That's significant. I need to think more about what I'm wearing and what will work, because that was a very uncomfortable run that I probably should have quit earlier than I did. But bodies change all the time. So I'm not too discouraged about it. If anything, I just feel like I'll save those shorts for maybe a couple months from now after I've been more consistently exercising in this way, and maybe they'll fit a little better. But I'm not going to get rid of them yet. However, if they didn't fit for 6 months, maybe a year, I might. And I think that's all right. Here's why. Our bodies are constantly changing. As we're adults, they're not growing taller all of the time, but they are changing. They're shifting to accommodate the information that we're giving them, the things we're telling them that we need, and showing up differently to support us. And I think a lot of the time, we have ideas about what our bodies should look like that aren't aligned with what we actually need from them. They're more aligned with what we see and admire in others or in society as a whole, or aligned with ideas that we've received and digested, so to speak, about what we should look like and how our body should function. But the body is just meant to keep you alive and hopefully well. So when I was younger and much more consistently athletic, I was always bigger than my peers. And I don't have a problem with that now, but I certainly did then. And I thought, I don't know what's different. I'm eating healthy, I'm exercising a ton. Why are my thighs so big? Why is my waist staying small, but the rest of me seems out of control? Now I see it as my genetics mean that my legs are bigger than a lot of the girls around me at that age. And my weight was always in the obese range, even though my body type and shape was pretty much the same as it is now. And I think whenever I share my weight, people are kind of surprised and tell me get a new scale because that can't be right. So I've always had this mismatched experience of, did I say mismatched? I mean to say mixed matched. I had this experience that didn't match. You don't have to edit that out, it's fine. That didn't match my internal perception of who I am and how my body should be and what everyone else was telling me, or what I admired about those bodies around me. Now, as I've grown and matured and certainly thought about this a lot and come to a probably much more positive place thinking about my own body, I think of it as super strong in my lower half. Big legs, all good. I'm very sturdy. I'm really happy with my body today. And sometimes it's a little wider and so it doesn't fit those shorts. And sometimes it's a little more trim and my mom gets worried about me. But these are the things that I've come to expect to happen and I've come to appreciate. I also carried my daughter to full term and had a very lovely natural childbirth. And when I say lovely, I am not just saying it because the hormones were raging and I was in a happy space. I loved that experience because it was such an intimate moment with myself, with my body, doing this hard work and watching and paying attention and giving it what it needed and getting to an incredible finish line of birthing my child. And then my body was quite heavier than what I'm used to after that. And I just felt kind of lumpy and loose. It was a strange thing. But then things began to change again. And I told my body by exercising consistently, I told my body by eating really healthy foods that I was ready to be active. I was ready to be strong. And I found my body changing. So I'm trusting that my body is telling me, oh, we've been still, we've been trying to stay warm. It's time to put on a few extra pounds to just make sure Rebecca is really well insulated. And I appreciate that. I had a lovely winter. And now I'm out and about and I don't need so much weight. So I expect it will either trim down or maybe hold on to it just in case. But either way, I expect my body to change. I respect my body's decisions. And along with the support of my doctor and medical team, I'm doing the best things I can to support my body's health and wellness. But I'm not looking at my body with shame, with guilt, with hope that it'll be different soon, just with gratitude as much as possible. And I don't expect that if you can't look at your body with gratitude that something's wrong with you. No, but I think there are many, many factors influencing the way that you think about your body. And I hope that you'll consider all the great changes that it makes and is capable of making on your behalf for your well-being. See what you can find gratitude for in your body today and see how you can appreciate how readily it changes to support your life, your lifestyle, and all of who you have been and all of who you are. I'm wellness coach Rebecca Danae Cortés. You can find me online on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at my handle, Rebecca Danae Cortés, and my website, RebeccaDanaeCortés.com. You can also shoot me an email if you're interested in getting in touch, RebeccaDanaeCortés@gmail.com.